This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Right. I think that what I'm going to do, if I can remember how, is I'm going to invite 3, 4. How many do I get, Leona? 4 students plus me?
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Oh, I guess I do. Okay. 5 students. All right, but Barbara, I can only have 5 of you on your screens. That's the deal.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Oh, never mind. I see it. Okay. Let's see who's here. John is here.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Okay. John, there you are. Oh, I have to unmute him now. All right. I'm going to unmute everyone. Oh, no, there he goes. Good. All right, John.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Do you have a
There we
microphone? Go. Yes. Okay.
I do. How's that?
That's good.
Hey, excellent. Well, hello everyone. Good morning. It's about just 10 a.m. in Korea, and sorry for the shower here. I didn't expect to be on camera. Good morning, and nice to see you, Dr. Cummings, again.
Nice to see you too. I just picked some people from the middle of the class, and I have cameras on. Here comes Kevin, Leona. Kevin, how are you? Look at him. He's got a special backdrop.
Kevin's muted.
No.
Isn't he?
I unmuted him. Although I can see his lips moving and I can't hear anything.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Hi, Kevin.
Good to see you, John.
You too, man.
How about Rebecca? Is Rebecca here? I should move my camera a little. There's a mess behind me. There. Oh, that looks pretty messy, too. I forgot that part. This is, okay.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Veronica's here. Veronica, are you, I sent you a webcam. Oh, maybe I didn't.
Baby, can I have some more coffee?
We can hear you. I don't have anyone to ask for more coffee. Hello, is anyone in my apartment? No. All right, here, I'm going to look up.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
So, Kevin.
Yes.
How's it going? Here's the rest of my head, Barbara.
Doing very well. You know, I'm excited to be taking your class.
Thank you. Let's try to get Barbara on the screen. Since she's complaining about my half of a head.
This is a demonstration
All
of
right,
Flip for Mac.
Thank you. First, I'd like to say thank you for answering all of those questions that I asked you to answer in that introduction of yourselves. That was very helpful to me. I think I'll put the...
Hi,
oh,
Barbara.
look.
This is a
Can you
demonstration
see,
of
Barbara,
flip
you're in a
Mac.
shadow.
As you're backlit.
Yes, you're backlit and speaking mutely. But here, let me make sure I have her. Oh, I'm sorry. She's still mute. Veronica's there, but really in the dark. In the dark. Veronica?
Oh, could you see me now?
This is a
That's
demonstration
a little
of
better.
flip for Mac.
Kind of late. Is that better?
It's complete mystery, though.
Oh,
No, wait, look at her talking, but we can't hear her.
you can't hear me? It's 2 a.m. I don't want to turn on the lights too bright. I want to go back and sleep in an hour.
Oh, how interesting. Well, that's an interesting technique.
This is a
You
demonstration
could just be the
of
mystery
flip for
woman,
Mac.
then.
Let's see.
But Barbara, okay, Barbara, we can see. No, we can just see is that a chandelier or your halo?
Definitely not a halo. It's my lighting, but it's very dark here. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Gosh,
Yeah,
the times they make you take class. And here I'm whining about how it's Friday night.
This is a demonstration of flip for Mac.
Friday night, and I'm taking a bite out of my social life. All right, here's what I'd like to do. In addition to seeing everyone on the screen, I'd also like to ask you, normally in the first session, I like to see if you have any questions about
This is a demonstration
classes.
of flip for
I
Mac.
assume you read through the course description and you saw the textbooks. And how many of you still don't have your textbooks? Raise your hands. That's funny. You could do that. Too bad you can't all be on camera. But I saw a few people didn't have the book. Is that right? Over there, the people, the mute people with the typewriters, with
This
the
is
keyboards.
a demonstration of flip for Mac.
Who doesn't have the book?
I don't really know.
How are you managing? No reply. An embarrassed silence. All right. Well, let's just.
They don't have it.
Oh, okay. Because I could try to scan the next section.
This is a demonstration of flip for Mac.
I tried to scan it and post it, and for some reason it wouldn't go on. They said it was too much text.
That's when you contact Leona, and she tells you what to do.
I know my Wainrib text took about 6 weeks to arrive.
6 weeks?
Yeah.
Remind me where you are in the world?
Problem on mine. I'm in Korea.
Oh, okay.
This
That's
is a
still 6
demonstration
weeks.
of flip for Mac.
Yeah.
I think it was the holidays because mine just arrived.
Oh, those holidays, yeah. Okay. So, again, the question is, oh, that's good to know. Amazon in Japan might be the way to go.
This
All right,
is
let's
a
have each of
demonstration
the people
of
on the
flip for Mac.
camera ask a question about the course, starting with in the order that you're. Are you in the same order for you that you are for me, John, Kevin, Barbara, Veronica? When you look at your videos, can you see?
I see John, Kevin, Barbara, Veronica, and Professor Cummings first.
This is a demonstration of flip for Mac.
Veronica, there's Veronica again, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see the videos, but I hear you all.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I don't see them.
You don't have a webcam? Oh, no, you do, because we see you.
Yeah, I just don't see the web.
Well,
oh, look, you're getting directions from Leona. To see videos, go to the webcam section.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
People can see you've hidden webcams, but you're still sharing your webcam. I just got a Mac, and I hate it. I'm trying to get adjusted, so I don't really know.
Veronica, bite your tongue.
Well, they say it takes 1 month to get initiated into.
Yeah, learning curve is pretty steep for the first month.
Who's the culprit?
You'll love it.
Who is the culprit who's not wearing headphones?
Not me.
I can't see
This
your
is a
headphones, so I'll take
demonstration
your word
of
for
Flip
it.
for Mac.
Everyone's wearing. You can see mine.
Yeah.
Who is the culprit? Confess. Someone's creating an echo. You know, it creates an echo if you don't wear your headphones. Oh, it went away? All right, so the guilty party quietly put his or her headphones on. All right, so would each of you, maybe you don't have any questions.
This is a demonstration of
perfectly
Flip for
clear.
Mac.
You don't have any doubts or trepidations. You feel totally confident, and like this course is going to be a piece of cake, and you understand exactly what's required of you, and we can just chat
well, if
about.
I may, Dr. Cummings, maybe I could begin with one question.
Okay.
In your curriculum development class, it was expected of us to engage in a lot of offline.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Skype and so on. And at that time, I remember dealing with a gentleman who was living in Seattle, and another guy in China, and someone in Portugal, and I was in Korea. And we found it very difficult to find some mutually satisfactory times to meet online, and I wonder what your expectations are in
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
You know, sort of offline collaborative work, and if
I think
any of the assignments will be completed collaboratively.
what an excellent question. This course is actually quite different from that one in that there is not really, in the assignments, there's not really an opportunity
This is a demonstration
for you
of Flip for Mac.
develop a project collaboratively unless, you know, you're really eager to do that. It actually is not going to be one of the requirements of the course. So I would say that you could put that worry aside because that's not going to happen, and you can
This
focus
is a demonstration of Flip
what
for Mac.
actually you're going to do for the two projects. Actually, the second project is the one I need to find out if everyone has the possibility of observing a class. If everyone is in a context where observing a class is not a problem. So I could ask you that. Do you know right now of someone who would be willing to let you observe his or her class?
Certainly.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Until March 1st, I'm on holidays here in Korea. So my first class on March 1st, so I wouldn't have a suitable class to observe until I think March 1st is a Friday, so until the following week, which would be pushing up against the end of the class. I don't have can you remind me of the deadline of the final assignment?
No.
This is a demonstration of Flip
But
for
it's
Mac.
close to the end of the course. Sorry, I am not Rod Ellis, David Noonan, or Kathy Bailey. I don't remember. I don't hold vast quantities of information in my head. I could, scroll ahead and try to figure out when it's due.
Wait, down here it says March 5th. Unit 8 ends March 5th.
Right, but then isn't it about a week after that the final assignment is due?
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
They say, well, we're not Martha Cummings. We don't really know.
We don't know how to crack a joke, and don't expect us to. Just, this is going to be straight talk, no nonsense. You want nonsense, you go see that Cummings woman.
Yeah.
All right. So.
And they say it, we're like, we don't.
Perhaps.
Yeah, that's right. Should we can't do that American thing either.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Dr. Cummings, perhaps for people in the same boat as I am, you'd be kind enough to give us an extra few days if necessary on the phone assignment.
I bet we could work something out. Or, alternatively, I could provide you with a videotape of a class that you could analyze, but it's not the same as observing something live. You miss a lot when you see a videotape. But at some point, I'm going to ask us all to do that. I'm going to put up a video and ask us all to observe the class, and we can discuss it according to the Weinrib tasks, which will be interesting. But I'm not sure you want to do that for your final project. So can you remind me of that a little later?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Let's go on to Kevin. What is keeping you awake at night about this course?
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Right now I just don't have a specific idea. I mean, I have issues with as far as classroom management, as far as dealing with young kids. But I think the part of the issue is I'm trying to figure out why there are certain classes that are bad and why there are certain ones that are good. And it just seems like each class
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Would you really characterize them so black and white, bad and good?
I don't know.
Or do you want to be a little more specific about that? I mean, what do you mean bad and good?
You're right. Well, it's easy to generalize, like you said, but there are certain classes where the whole feeling of the class is very quiet and studious. There are other classes that are
This is a demonstration
unruly.
of Flip for Mac.
And I've always wanted to know why that is, because I don't think it's just necessarily me or my lessons. I've always wanted to figure out why there are certain classes that are more louder, more quiet, or more unruly than others. Why there are certain why each class has a certain feel to it.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I sometimes wonder if has something to do with, well, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is, and I guess that's what's bothering me.
I think that we all feel that way, and I think that you'll probably feel that way for your entire teaching career, and you'll spend your career speculating on what it could be and experimenting with different techniques to try to solve that problem. My hypothesis is that it has to do with the group dynamic, and that it isn't really anything about you, the teacher, but it's more about the way the students are interacting or perceiving each other that causes some classes to be a problem.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
It could be one student who says, this class is garbage. I hate this teacher. Let's all pretend we've lost our books. And the other students are like, it's not really that bad. She's a little spacey, but let's, give her. And then the first student is there going, oh, no, really, and eventually persuades the others,
of Flip for Mac.
sort of goads the others, eggs the others on to wreak havoc. But that's just my theory, and it could only be true in Brooklyn, New York. And we certainly can spend more time on that issue, because I know it's something that okay, Leona wants us to make sure that the sound is going through our headphones.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Speakers. What if it is going through our speakers? What can we do about it?
Yeah, how do we
fix it? It looks like it might be going through my speakers. Wait, I'm going to show my screen.
Well, there it is. Now I see everyone.
You didn't see us before, and you have become lighter.
This is a demonstration
and more
of Flip for Mac.
visible yourself.
Yeah.
Leona, can you see my screen and tell me how to change it? Levels? No. Enhancements? No. Advanced? No.
More towards.
If someone's headphone volume is really loud, it's
This is a
possible
demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Oh, okay. The question is, are you hearing through your speakers? So let's, oops, what happened to my, oh.
How do we hear through our speakers? I have my headphones on.
Well, let's all take your headphones off for a minute, and I'll say something, and you can tell me if you hear it through your speakers.
No, I can't hear you.
Hello. It's not through my speakers.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? No. The answer is no, Leona. We can't hear. We've only got our headphones on. We're being good.
We're being good.
Yeah, we're doing our best here. No, that's okay. I mean, we want to, if we're going to have any problems, we want to solve them tonight, don't we? All right. So, Kevin, let's really pay attention. Okay, are you teaching right now?
Yes, I teach 19 classes in a week.
Oh my goodness. This is great, though. It's like I have nothing whatsoever to complain about because I'm teaching one class, and it's intense. It's intensive ESL. I always continue teaching ESL, and it meets 4 hours
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
4 days a week. Just one group of students, and that is intensive, but still. Who's that? Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
I have to give her
Hello,
microphone. She just came on without
I was just trying. Sorry, I was having trouble with my headphones.
No, that's
this
okay.
Is a demonstration of Flip
we were just
Mac.
talking about
you.
Yeah, too bad you couldn't hear us.
I knew my ears were ringing for a reason.
But we're going to stop now. Now, what were we talking about? I was saying my schedule and my 16 hours a week with the same students seems like a walk in the park compared to your schedule.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Oh, really?
It's a week.
4 hours.
It is a heavy schedule.
Isn't it?
Even if you're feeling bad, okay, I work a 40-hour week.
How many?
40 hours of teaching?
40 hours of teaching a week.
Jeez.
Wow.
That's it. That's intense.
And you're still sitting there smiling and awake. This is, I probably should tell you right now, because in case you see me drinking, this is non-alcoholic beer, okay? So I'm not drunk. Just so you know.
That's okay. Drink up.
You have that really far away. Is that just for display purposes?
Yes, just for display purposes, right? Barbara, it's your turn.
Okay, I work with the air traffic controllers, and they're
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Brazilians, and they're out on a government contract, and we work for 5 weeks at a time, and literally 40 hours a week. And then when you're not working, you're entertaining them. We take them to sports. We do a lot of extra activities with them, just to keep them talking English. So it really is intensive.
And terribly specialized.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
And vital to our security in the air.
Yes, one of the biggest issues is safety. So we focus a lot on technical language and just preventing miscommunications. So correcting as soon as something is wrong, questioning, clarifying, you know, all those
This is a
skills.
demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Sounds so interesting.
It is interesting.
It sounds like a huge responsibility.
It is, because they have to get through a test at the end of it all, otherwise they can lose their licenses. So it puts huge pressure on the instructor.
Wow.
So they don't always make it because they come in at different levels.
Will you
This is a
have the
demonstration
chance to
of Flip for Mac.
observe someone else teaching?
I will, yes.
Oh, okay.
So it should work out fine.
And
I work with the co-instructors so we can observe each other's classes.
oh, okay. That's great. Okay. Do you have any questions right now?
Just in the task on page 7.
This is a demonstration
where we all asked
of Flip
hundreds
for
of
Mac.
questions. I hope we're going to find some answers to those.
Oh, yes. Is there one that's a particularly burning question for you?
There were a whole lot of burning questions. I can't really identify one, but I'm just assuming
One doesn't stand out to you. There were a lot of burning questions, and I just have to put them into categories and try to figure out how to deal with them. My goodness, that was
This
quite
is a
exciting.
demonstration of Flip for
Volley
Mac.
of questions that came out of that task. Yes. All right. Well, so you're suggesting that I refer back to those questions and take them under
Yes,
advisement.
hopefully as we go along. It would be great to have some of them answered. There were some fantastic questions there.
I thought so too. Okay, thank you. Let's go on to Veronica.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I guess I work at a Swedish bilingual middle school, and I guess the most pressing question would be how to change in the right as you're teaching to integrate these ideas that we're all posting and that we're reading about, especially like if we talk about this learner-centered.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
And it would be nice to integrate that, but it's like when I'm in class, I feel like I'm in the eye of the storm, because I do have like a large classrooms and kids there are some that are motivated and some that are very unmotivated, and it's difficult to not have them influence the class in some way. So I guess to be able to work with
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
How do you
That's
do
sort
that?
of a really big question, but I went long ago. I got my MA at Teachers College here in New York, Columbia University, and I worked with John Fanslow, who amazingly enough is still not retired. But one of the things that he said
This
to
is
us
a demonstration
when we were
of Flip for
sort of
Mac.
starting out as teachers was that, you know, it's like if you can take one small thing and change it in your classroom, he was like, you don't have to, you know, completely flip your class over from being teacher-centered to being student-centered. But if you can take one small step in the direction of student-centered and change that, right, you know, from one day to the next,
This is a
the
demonstration
behaviors
of Flip for
of
Mac.
the students will change dramatically as a result of that, of the one small step that you take. So I think I still believe him, and that I would suggest that as a way to approach this, that you know, it is idealistic, and many of us teach in situations where we can't, for a variety of reasons, we can't implement all, you know, many of the really good ideas that we're going to be
This is a
discussing.
demonstration of Flip for Mac.
At least not immediately. So I think, I don't know, that's the approach I take, is to look at all of the ideas and say, is there anything here that I could actually do within the curriculum that I have right now. And there almost always is. So that would be my suggestion for how to start, or John Fanslow's suggestion, maybe.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I will give you that and move on to Lisa.
Hi. So are we still discussing the various questions, or just sort of our general background?
We're like I was saying, yeah, you could tell us, you could remind us in case we didn't read carefully or we'd forgotten a little bit about your background. And then if there's anything about the class that's troubling you, or seems unclear, or you're worried about, or has, that we could discuss briefly and you would feel more relaxed.
Okay. Well, I'm quite new to teaching such large classes. For a long time, I taught classes that were...
Uh-oh.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Uh-oh, she went mute. She got froze. I didn't do that, did I? Lisa is frozen. I wonder if she knows. Oh, her connection is... Oh, okay, so her connection is bad, and she's...
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
When you're watching a movie and the buffer has to get filled again, that's what's happening, I guess. All right, well, what do you think she was going to say? Oh, there she is.
There she is.
But she's mute. No, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
You have a slow connection. Oh, I don't have to type. She can hear me. Either that or she got unplugged. This is the drama of the online course. It's actually much more fun when you can see people.
This is a demonstration
all right, well, while
of
we're
Flip
waiting
for
for her to come back from wherever she is, let me...
Yeah, Lisa, you need to press your mic.
Whoa, whoa!
Muted.
Oh, there went my glass. Thank God it didn't break, though.
Well, so much for the non-alcohol.
Yeah. Right. I swear it really is non-alcoholic. It's like, oh, my glass fell on the floor.
This is a demonstration of
really,
Flip for Mac.
I don't drink. Whoops, I knocked the cat out with my glass of non-alcoholic beer. Let me get some other, let me get you, you can take the back seat. My background? Oh, Barbara, that's an idea. I could tell you about my background. And when I come
this
out
is a
from under the
demonstration
table, yeah.
of Flip for Mac.
Is her mic on mute? She's calling for help. Look. Help!
Yeah, it is.
Help! Come help me!
That's
Dawn!
8-year-olds walked in today.
Yeah, right. What do you need? I can't make it work. Oh, it's a bearded fellow.
That's all we can get. Bearded fellow.
This
All
is
right,
a demonstration
let's get,
of Flip for Mac.
I'm gonna... Oh, I guess I have to first remove... You guys, it's been great. John, Kevin, Barbara, and Veronica. I'm going to replace you now. Nothing personal.
Thanks, Dr. Tony. Nice seeing everyone.
Yes.
Bye.
Oh no, that's not what I want to do.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Dismissed, John. All right, John, you are dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
Isn't that funny? That doesn't seem very nice. All right, turn Kevin off and dismiss him. Kevin, you are dismissed. Yes, I do. All right. Lisa's not dismissed because she's mute.
Yeah. Oh, no,
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You just had your mic muted.
You can? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. Sorry
It's
about
not your
that.
fault. I think it's my fault, actually.
Well, I'm sorry. Had you moved on to somebody else?
No, I was just dismissing people. Barbara, you are dismissed.
Oh.
I'm sure I want to dismiss her. Okay, I mean, you don't have to leave, but we're just not going to see you
This is a demonstration of
so I
Flip
can
for
get
Mac.
5 more people up, okay?
Okay, I'll dismiss myself.
I see.
Oh, all right. Lisa, please go on. You still have the floor.
Okay. No, I was just saying that up until very recently, I had dealt only with very small classes, 4 students at the most. And even when I moved to California last year, I was dealing with maybe 8
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
But now, a couple of weeks ago, suddenly I have a class of 15 that I see regularly. And so what I'm struggling with right now is how to give them really good feedback. I'm trying to listen to what's going on in the class and pay attention to what's going on, and I'm struggling a bit with that. And so I've tried to find ways of handling that, but it's just such a new
This is a demonstration of
for
Flip
me
for Mac.
that, I'm just kind of experimenting with the best way to deal with that. That's what I'm sort of working.
Okay. Well, that's a challenge especially if you're not used to it.
Right.
Do you all hear this real weird background noise?
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Okay, it seems to have stopped.
No, it's still going.
No, it's still going, yeah.
No, there are 2 people talking. There's 3 people talking. Stop talking, everyone. Be like Aviva, silently looking on, but speechless.
This is a demonstration
All right, I
of
have
Flip for Mac.
summoned. Oh, let's turn them off. There. Haha. I'm sorry. I'm going to turn into some kind of Okay, now we have with us. Oops. Where'd they go? Where did they go?
This is a demonstration
Aviva?
of Flip for Mac.
Can you hear me?
I'm here. Yes, I can
And
hear
you
Can you hear me?
We can. Let's hear the question I've been asking, as you know, because you've been here. Do you have an answer? Sorry.
Which question?
The question was,
about,
do you have it? The question
This
was,
is a
do you have any
demonstration
questions or
of Flip for Mac.
concerns, worries? Are you fretting about anything regarding the course? And how can we make you feel more happy and relaxed and comfortable?
Oh, thank you. No, I'm not. The only thing I'm slightly fretting about is doing the observation for the second assignment, because I teach. I'm in Japan and I teach at university and at high
This is
school,
a demonstration
and
of
university
Flip for Mac.
classes finish next week, but at my high school, I should be able to observe some of my colleagues at high school, but I need to talk to them and try to coerce some of them into letting me see them. But I don't think that it's going to be a big problem. So,
Right. Well, and where in Japan are you? I'm sorry, I can't remember.
I live in Kamakura, and I
This
teach
is a demonstration
in,
of Flip
Kanagawa
for Mac.
Prefecture.
Oh, okay.
Yokohama.
So if you didn't if you can't find someone, there's a chance that I might know someone that you could observe.
Okay. Yeah, I think at my high school I should be able to see someone.
Right. You just have to
Yeah,
plan it in advance and find out what the school requires of you, and then what the teacher wants.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Usually people are willing.
Yeah, I think they will be. So.
And also, they sometimes ask if they can observe you back, and then of course you say yes, right?
Yes.
Because that's
of course
that's part of the draw usually. If you could say to the person, and then of course you could come into my class and observe me teaching too. Then if they're curious about you, they'll say yes.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
By having other people observe me, and they tell me things that I'm doing that I had absolutely no idea that I was doing. So it's been a really slightly mortifying but really good experience to be observed. So I do welcome that.
It's funny how you get these idiosyncrasies that you have no awareness of.
This
Sorry,
is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
This is one of my idiosyncrasies, getting distracted. So there's still an echo issue. For example, a person who observed me teaching said, "Do you know that you only look at the students on your right?" Of course, I had no idea. No idea. And then, I paid attention, and it turned out to be true. And so sometimes I stand, and I don't seem to be able to stop myself from doing that. So sometimes I stand at the far left of the classroom, so everyone is to my right. And then I'm looking at everyone because they're all over there. So yeah, it's helpful.
That's interesting.
It's helpful to have someone observe you. Let me move on to Delicia. Am I saying your name right? Oh, did I not?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Do you have...
Yes, Delicia is how you pronounce my name.
How are you tonight, today, this morning, this evening?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I live in San Diego, so it was good weather today.
So you're in the correct time zone for this class. Right?
I suppose I am. Yeah.
You're the only one who's not doing it at an odd time.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Right. Lucky you. Do you have anything you want to tell us or ask us?
Well, my name is Delicia, and I teach for the Language Institute at San Diego State. I don't really have any questions right now, but I would be able to observe.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Okay. All right, that's good. Well, I hope that if you ever do have any questions that you'll ask them. Now, I have Ian, but his screen is completely black. Ian, are you there?
I am here.
Why are you not visible?
I don't know. I'm visible to myself.
You're not visible to me.
This is a demonstration
he visible to any of the rest
Flip
of you?
for Mac.
No. Turn the light on. Turn on the light, Ian. Come on, don't be shy.
The light's on. It's a beautiful sunny day here. I'm sure. A wonderful little netbook. It's
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
But can you hear me?
Yes. So I know what you look like, and everyone else will have to imagine.
Okay. Okay.
Say something memorable so that... Tell us...
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I'll tell you about my situation. I was teaching for a few years here in Korea, where I live, and have moved into the publishing world with Gio, who is my coworker.
I'm trying to get her
So,
in the group here, but I haven't so far.
I guess a lot of my questions about classroom observation revolve around...
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Material development and design, and how that can aid teachers to do their job.
Oh, okay. Well, that will certainly be an issue that we discuss. And I'll remember that you have expertise in that area, the both of you.
Yeah.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Is anyone besides me here whispering? Please say yes.
Yes.
I hear it.
Who's whispering? I have to stop for a minute and look at what JD wrote. Did you see this? Can you see my screen? Yes. JD
This is a
has an
demonstration
issue.
of Flip for Mac.
Oh. I sent a webcam request. Maybe she doesn't have a webcam. Oh, okay.
This is a demonstration
Do you
of
see?
Flip
Can
for
you
Mac.
see JD's question over there on the right? Say yes or no.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes? All right. What would you recommend that he do? Okay, I'm going to try to move people around one more time.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Aviva, you're being muted and dismissed. Okay. Now, Lisa.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Sorry, I'm clicking it, but it's not muting. I guess you could dismiss yourselves. Okay, and Delicia. And now there's only me. Uh-oh. All right. I think that, JD, in answer to your question, what we can do
This is a demonstration
is that
of
I
Flip
can
for Mac.
provide you with, with a videotape of a class to observe, and it would be one of my colleagues, and you could email that person and ask questions about
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Here comes Timothy. Who else has not been on stage yet? Type me a response if you haven't been on the
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Oh, okay, JD doesn't have a working mic. He can hear, but he can't talk. All right, Jerry Archer wants to be. Oh, look, there's Timothy. Timothy, how are you doing?
I have a slim connection. It tells me, but I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Just hope the read.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
And
Timothy, you have a voice like a robot.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh,
Leona, are you
slow
still there?
connection.
Why?
That's a slow connection.
It's the connection?
There's a little message underneath saying connecting to audio.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
It's very sort of charming, but oh, slow connection, is that what it is? At least we have a sense of humor. I'll give us that. All right. Do you have, Timothy, speak slowly and clearly. Do you have any questions or
This is a
concerns
demonstration
that you would
of
like to
Flip for
express
Mac.
at this time? I guess not. Is he frozen, or is he just sitting very still? I guess he's a little frozen. Jerry, how's your connection?
This is a demonstration
voice.
of Flip for Mac.
We can't hear you.
Hey, everybody. Okay,
there you go. Yes. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. My question isn't so much about the content of the course yet as it is related to managing time well and doing this along with
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I'd love to learn more tips about how to balance life as a teacher without doing constant lesson planning and finding a good balance. That's one thing I'm interested in.
What is remind us of what the context is that you're teaching in?
I'm teaching international students at a university in California who are interested in entering American universities and have classes Monday through Friday.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Directing an short-term exchange program, students who come here. So just trying to think how much time to put into the course and how much time to put into lesson planning each day and how much time to spend with family, just a general balance of life. Not so much about the content of the course.
There are really different points of view about that question.
This is a demonstration
but I'll just say briefly
of Flip for Mac.
that I think that the longer you teach, the less time you need to spend planning lessons. I mean, eventually all the lessons are, even though I said I can't remember anything, all the lessons are in your head. And so, and you know the students, you know students so well that, you can walk into a classroom and talk to them for 5 minutes and know what they need and
this is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
So that time, I don't know how long you've been teaching, but I think that time gets shorter and shorter, and then you have more and more time to spend studying and taking care of your family so that they don't all divorce you before you finish your degree, which is always a danger.
To hear that.
I mean, that's, it's like, I can't tell you how many friends I lost getting my doctorate. It's just
this is a demonstration
of our,
Flip for Mac.
Occupational hazards. But I think that we can certainly discuss that further. And, what would be interesting would be if you did a little time study on yourself, like next week, where you look at like how you spent each hour of your day, if it's not too tedious. Because I think it's really, really awareness raising to do that, exactly how you spend your time, and then you look at it.
This is a demonstration
where are
of
the
Flip for
places
Mac.
where you could spend less time, and how could sometimes you find like 90% of your day is going into lesson planning, and then you think, okay, maybe I could ease off a little on that. So there you have an extra assignment now.
There we go.
Okay?
Thank you.
I would like to do that myself, actually, because I don't know. I'm trying to get a couple of papers written, and it's just like there must be
This is a
time in the day
demonstration
to get
of Flip for
that
Mac.
stuff done in addition to everything else. So I'll do it with you. And we can compare notes next week. Okay? Is there anyone else? Oh, Lisa's back. Lisa, you're back. You don't mean to be? She looks a little bit sheepish, like she accidentally came back.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Oh, she doesn't have her microphone. Right.
Shit still?
Try again. Try again. I had you muted.
Oh.
Do you have a burning question?
No, it's okay. No.
No, please go ahead.
Well, no, I was just saying after you dismissed me,
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Because I couldn't access the meeting at all.
You couldn't?
So I had to exit and get back into it through the school website.
Gosh, I didn't.
I think it's not only you, Lisa. There were a couple others that mentioned that when they were dismissed.
Yeah, it just.
Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to dismiss you.
I'm
sorry.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
The meeting should start in a few minutes, so I was waiting for it to come back up, and then when it didn't, I just went back into the class website and had to find my way back in.
I'm sorry, everybody. I thought that's what I had to do to get you off the camera. But I think what I have to do is say, could you please stop sharing your webcam rather than dismiss you? Terribly sorry.
Well, I can do that. That's okay.
I'll give it a try.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
All right. So, I beg your pardon. Aviva, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Oh, now you're going to all be hostile. This is why some classes don't work out, because the teacher messes up on the first day and the students never forget it. Right, you accidentally dismiss everyone.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac
with your new students. Okay, let's. You know what the thing is that I'm supposed to leave you at 9 o'clock or whatever time it is for you. I am supposed to give you the last half hour of the class to put your heads together and plan next
This
week.
is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Tony. Tony, are you here? We didn't get Tony on the screen. Oh, there he is. I'm sorry. Look, here he is. There's Tom.
Okay.
How nice.
I lost my connection earlier.
Oh, you did?
Thank you. It's nice to see you too. Can you hear me?
Yes. I have a lovely photograph of us.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I've seen a few. I've seen a few on Facebook. I think they've been posted somewhere.
So how's life?
Life is good. Life is good. In my situation, it's a little bit busy. I work at a university here in Korea, in Seoul, and we just finished the semester, and now we've got some mandatory winter camps we're doing. So it would be nice to have.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I'm just back at it now, so it's okay. Actually, to answer the question, I'm looking forward to this class for a few different reasons. I just got my schedule for next semester, and it looks like I'll be teaching kids for the first time.
Oh,
in addition
nice.
To my, yeah, in addition to my university classes, so I drew the short straw because I don't have much seniority here. So a few of us will be teaching kids, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good experience.
This is a
especially in
demonstration
Korea,
of
as
Flip
opposed
for Mac.
to, say, Brooklyn. I think it'll be a good experience.
Yeah, very true.
So, okay. So you don't have any immediate questions that you want to ask?
Nothing in particular. I liked reading the beginning of this textbook, and I'm like Ian. I'm interested in resources and.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
That can improve. I kind of wanted to see one of the questions that I asked for that introductory task was, I kind of want to know what it is in the classroom that I'm not seeing that's happening. I've read in textbooks before that inexperienced teachers often don't know what's happening in the classroom and don't know the processes, and so I kind of want to be more observant as a teacher.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I'm kind of interested in that aspect as well.
It's and there's so much. There's so much happening that is out of our awareness, and I think that it is a really interesting issue because. If you read, for example, I'm sure I brought this up in the other course, but if you read the work of someone like Paul Ekman, who talks about
this is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Micro expressions, you know, the way people have expressions on their faces for a few seconds and then they change the expression, but how they really feel about what's happening was in the micro expression, and if you miss it, then you miss like a whole like ripple of emotional stuff that's going through a group of people because you didn't see the trigger.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Yes, right. That's actually that TV show is based on his work. The character's modeled on him. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
So there's a lot of really cool stuff to study like that, but you need, video equipment.
Yeah, I'm really interested in that kind of thing too. Lately, I've been interested in like the psychology.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
And why we do what we do, and why we're motivated, kind of things like that. So I'm interested in just everything in general, but I'm sure as we progress through the class, I'll be more interested in certain topics than others, and I'm just interested in finding out more about the whole process of the classroom as the abstract of the class describes. So, yeah.
Okay,
this is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Welcome aboard, and you'll, like you said, you'll discover the issues that really draw your attention. Okay, I see a written question here. I think that actually it would be who asked this? Jeffrey. I think that it would be more efficient.
This is a demonstration of Flip
wiki.
for Mac.
And there are a lot of places where you can do that. I use one that's called PB Wiki. It's free, and you could. What did I do? PB Wiki.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Just send a chat message. Well, anyway, you heard me. Suddenly I can't type anymore either. It's that non-alcoholic beer. But yes, excellent question. My answer is by all means. Someone should volunteer. Maybe you, Jeffrey, should volunteer to start this wiki. Oh, okay.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Oh, okay. But this is a student-centered classroom, so I'm not going to start a wiki for you. I think you should start one. Okay. Great. Perfect. Yes, that would be great to do that. Thank you. Extra credit.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Okay, I'm going to obey the rules, at least for this week. And what that means is that I go away. I dismiss myself, I think. No, I can't do that because I have to leave this open so it's recording. But I have to close my eyes. I have to close my eyes and stop watching you so you can.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Silly, but you'll get used to that. I'm going to minimize you and let you talk privately. Okay? So I will be with you during the week next week. I wasn't this week because I wanted to see what happened. Yes, Veronica, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I wanted to see what happened if I didn't say anything because, you know, Rod Ellis is famous for never saying anything in the discussion forums, and you all seem to admire him, so I thought maybe I would act like Rod, and then you could think that I was like him. But, okay, Lisa, bye-bye. You'll catch up with everyone else. I will catch up with you. Yes, I'm going to. Well, I was watching too.
This is a demonstration.
Didn't you notice
of
me
Flip
referring to things I had read this evening? What do you think I was doing, sitting here with my feet up? I'm laughing, right? Haha, this is a joke. I was always, but he didn't say anything, did he? I don't know. That's what I've heard from all my other students, that he never says a word. Okay.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
You'll see. And from now on, I'm going to be my normal, furiously commenting, not furious in that sense, but wildly commenting self, okay? So stay right here. Don't go away. I'll go away. You stay here. Yes. Oh, well, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to be politely making suggestions all the while.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
All right, I'm going to stop sharing my webcam and stop showing my screen. Oh, I guess I already did that. You have to go to work? Wait, but what about your next half hour? All right, you'll have to arrange another time. Read what happens.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Yes, see you tomorrow, probably. You'll probably be starting tomorrow, and I'll be in there making comments. All right, I'm going to say good night now. Good night, dear students. I'll see you next time.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac. This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac. This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I can hear someone.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Hello, Timothy.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac. This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac. This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Hello, anyone there?
Hello, I'm here. This is Jerry.
Oh, hey, Jerry, how you doing?
Hi, good. How you doing?
And this is Tim. Can you hear me?
Hi, Tim. Yeah, hi, Tim.
Timothy.
This
how
is
you
a
doing?
demonstration of Flip for Mac.
It's not too bad, but it seemed as though nothing was happening for a while.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looked like
you're much clearer now that you're not on camera.
Ah, that's obviously the answer. So next week it'll just have to be the voice, which is better at this time of night.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
How are you coping with what we've been doing?
So far, looks good. It's just the first week, so I don't feel like I've gotten into anything too much yet. But just an overview.
Yeah, I kind of found that too. Because I mean, I know it was 42 pages, but a lot of it was.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
And in the last bit we read about. So cut it down to about 25 pages, something like that. I don't know. It was quite. I don't know. We seem to be doing the same. We seem to be sort of. Every course seems to approach the same things with a slight.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Yeah, there's definitely some overlap.
You know. I mean, I just did the curriculum development thing, so obviously needs analysis comes into that.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
Etc. Well, what are we supposed to do with this half hour?
That's the same question I was wondering.
You just chit-chat, basically, you know.
This is a demonstration of Flip for
Mac. Whether you like the course, you know.
Haven't got any classes.
No, you don't.
You've just moved, haven't you, back to Libya?
I've just come back to Libya, and I've been. I'm trying to sort of set the program up again, and it's not as easy as I thought it would be.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Yeah, it's not as easy as I thought it would be. A lot of the students, having realised that there is supposedly money available to send them off to, I don't know, America or the UK or somewhere, so that they can do their learning there, have said that's what we want to do. And I went in at the beginning of the week to try.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
When are we going to start and such like? And somebody had proposed that every single student that we had went to the UK, which is, yeah, quite a few students. But at the same time, I'm trying to recruit teachers to teach them. And because I don't know what the students are who the students are going to be. I don't know who to recruit.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
It's fun. But what I'm interested about on this course is actually because I am recruiting and I'm looking at people, and they know that they've done so many more things than I have, and so it's going to be wonderful to observe and find out and learn from them.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
The whole idea of what's going on in the background there?
I don't know. I was wondering that myself.
Dr. Cummings opening another bottle of beer. It sounds like it, doesn't it?
No,
looks like you is joined back.
I gotta get sober more often.
I hear someone else speaking.
Yeah.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Yeah.
Hi, Veronica. Hi, Veronica.
Hi, Veronica.
Gio, you had a question.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Gio. Yes, we hear you.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi. I had many opportunities to observe other teachers' classes when I was a teacher. Sometimes the students ask questions
This is a demonstration
not
of
related
Flip for Mac.
to the class, like about their friends, families, or any other thing that they are interested in at the time. So whenever teachers met such questions, most teachers told them not to ask things which are not related to the class. But I think relationship between teachers and students is very important, and
this is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
So students tend to study harder when they study with teachers that they respect or just like or are interested in. So I just wonder what you think about that relationship between teachers and students is very important. I think so, but some teachers don't think so.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Well, Gio.
여보세요? Yeah.
What do you call it? That's a good question, because I don't know how much personal information I would want to give to students, but at the same time, I always wonder why none of my students ever ask me any questions like, what about you, Professor? What kind of music do you like? They never ask me anything about myself.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
It's kind of strange because I think in America, kids are just a little bit more, straightforward and curious about, asking questions to the teacher. And I kind of wish they would ask me questions like that. Professor, what are you doing this weekend? What kind of music do you like? So now that you mentioned it, I think I'd like to.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
You can even get. I mean, you can ask students to ask you questions because they're learning how to ask questions. If you see what I mean. That might be a way of sort of getting in there.
Yeah, I have a question.
Gio, when you. Oh, go ahead.
When I started.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Ask people if they want to ask questions, and I think it's a good icebreaker. I want to know about my students, and I want them to know about me. So I'm okay with it. Some of the best teachers I've had, they've opened up a little, and they've been able. There's a personal aspect to it, so I like it. I think it's a good thing.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Yeah, I agree with Veronica too. I find there's more rapport once they find out that you're a real person and not just a professor. I think it's important to have a sense of trust for the students and with the teacher. So that happens through sharing more about who you are.
Yeah.
Is there a difference because I teach adults? Is there a difference?
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Gio, are you referring to younger people? Do you think, or like what age group do you think about?
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Well, I can respond to that. You know, when I was teaching here in Korea, and I was teaching kids. And I think it's just, in this particular setting, it's not very natural for the students to get to know their teacher on a more personal level. Gio, you should correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if your students aren't really
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Engaging a teacher on a personal level, and they feel actually uncomfortable in doing that, then you have to, you know, set the tone and make it okay. And that's what I tried to do. And after a while, the students got really quite interested in you know, my
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
What I was reading or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
It's a shame Gio can't hear because I've got no idea. I don't know if this is being recorded at all.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
But Gio said they ask questions about, say, their friends and things like that. So it's not just questions about the teachers. So maybe part of Gio's question from the management perspective is you go in as a teacher and you've prepared your lesson, you know where you want to go, and you've got 5 minutes for this activity, 10 minutes for that activity. And so you don't really want a question.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Off somewhere else, and you don't know, and you're no longer in control of the class and what you're doing and your timing. And that's it's very easy to say no, I don't want that question, or thank you very much, or that's not the topic for today. And sometimes that happens. I think other times you can say that's a really interesting question. If we've got time, we'll get back to it.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Or something. I suppose it kind of depends on what you've got planned for the day.
Yeah, I think you're right, Timothy. I think that's what she was looking. But don't you think that...
I agree too with that sense of balance, because there are some times where a guided discussion is more important for their learning than their question. And there's a classroom.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
One student just wants to monopolize, and you can't let them ask their questions constantly if it's hindering the rest of the class. So there's some balance in there that you stay on content as opposed to being personal. I guess I have a theme of balance in my life these days.
How is it different if you've got different sized classes? I mean, I tend to have
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
7, 8, 9, 10 in the class, or maybe up to 20. But I know in Asia, you sometimes have sort of 40 people or something. Mm. Has anybody got large classes like that? How does it work?
My classes are also smaller, and my teaching in the past has been small classes, so I agree with you. But I do remember JD mentioning that his classes
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
He deals with it in a different way. He receives questions and things on paper that he can scan through himself and choose. There's definitely different approaches.
Hello?
Oh. Is that you, Kevin?
Yeah, okay. Hey. Timothy, you know, my classes are about 32 to 35.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Sometimes I can ask them a question no one will answer. Sometimes that's a challenge, is trying to get them to, get one or two people to speak up in the class.
What was the age level that you taught, Kevin? I missed that.
I teach 12. Yes, I teach first year and second year juniors, so 12 and 13 years old.
This is a demonstration of Flip for
School,
Mac.
which is about 16, 17.
That's a tough audience.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
This is Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
I used to teach a lot of middle school classes, and one of the things that's very intimidating is to single out someone in a large group to answer the class in front of everyone.
Oh,
so
definitely.
One of the ways to get around that is to maybe have them answer those questions in groups first, like either pairs or small groups.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Once everyone's done that, as a kind of a follow-up, you can ask if someone is willing to volunteer to give that answer. But there's something about going from small to large that makes them feel more comfortable, especially in an Asian culture like Timothy was mentioning. It's easier to say nothing at all than to get something wrong. So that might be a way to get them to answer those questions to each other first, and then you can get one or two to volunteer for the whole group. Maybe.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I've had that empty space a few times as well. Like, who would like to answer this question? And then it's just dead air. So it's kind of an odd time. But so it seems to work better if you can get them to work with each other first, because they can kind of suss out the mistakes and feel more confident when they go to the larger group.
That's true.
Jeffrey, do you have them just turn to each other and like how would you do that with the group? Like,
yeah, it depends on the class, but
this is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Like 40 students. It had to be really structured, actually. So the way that I was doing it was to group them into groups of 6, and then in fact actually have a kind of a spokesperson for each group instead of everyone speaking at the same time. So they would sort of relay information and questions through the group speaker. So at least in that situation, there was a conversation between 7 people, not 40 people.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
The designated speaker, it's pretty hard to find incentive to be involved. So there's no magic answer.
Darn it! I was hoping for that.
Maybe one of the things, if you want them to answer, you want them to sort of volunteer answers later on. Maybe the first step is something like just getting them used to speaking in front of the whole of the class.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Giving them things like brainstorming activities, where they've actually just got to think of a word, or they've got to think of an idea, or something like that, so that they're maybe more enthusiastic about saying something, because they're probably not going to get it wrong. And when they're used to speaking, then maybe they'll be better about other things.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I would agree with that. I think brainstorming is a great way to start anyway, because you're not responsible for large chunks. It's just almost vocabulary, So it's definitely a competence.
Yeah, and you can put people in groups to brainstorm and then collect it from them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's a good idea, Timothy.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I think it's a great idea. I haven't worked with young ones in a while, so I'm going to try and give that a go. I think it's great.
Jeffrey, you just moved as well, didn't you? You're new in Malaysia now?
Yeah, I'm sitting in a hotel room, the 3rd hotel of the trip. So,
no.
And this afternoon we're going to finally be looking for a home, but it's been really up in the air recently.
Wow. And you made it today. Hats off to you.
Well, thanks, yeah, and I did get through the
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
It's all new information, so I don't want to go off about my complaining, but it's an exciting new thing to do. And as far as observing classes, that's exactly what I do all week. I'm working with a group of 15 Malaysian teachers, and I'm basically half the time is classroom observation, and the other half of the time is co-teaching and planning together. So it's worked out good timing for this class and this new job.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Jeffrey, is that a private school?
By the way, thanks for the...
It's a subcontract through the Malaysian. Yeah, in a way, it's actually working in the Malaysian public schools, but the company is a subcontractor for the government. It's a company called Brighton Education. But no, it's not a private institution. I actually travel from school to school. I'm in a different school every day of the week.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Jeffrey, hi there. Are you in contact
thanks
with...
for the Go ahead.
Sorry, we're all talking at the same time. Jeffrey, are you in contact with Larry Pedersen?
I've met him, yeah, at the residence. He's got the same job as me, and he's been doing it a little longer, but he's actually working for a different company.
Okay.
He's a little closer to Kuala Lumpur. I'm hoping to, I haven't met him since I've been here. So
this is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Great guy. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did you meet him in person, Barbara, or just in the online classes?
Just in the online classes, but I just remembered he was there, and I thought, you know, possibly he could help you.
Yeah. He happened to be at the residence that we did together last fall, I guess, and it was really nice to meet him, and he kind of confirmed that it was. He actually confirmed.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
He seems to be really enjoying it. But there's 3 companies that are subcontracted for this one, and he's with another group. He's a little further north than where I am.
Okay.
And I think a little more in the bush. I think he's a little more isolated than me as well.
Talking about the residential, I think the one in the States is only going to be in July, which is very late in the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
For people wanting to start with their thesis, because you can't have the contact with your profs.
Yeah, that's. I'm not in that situation yet, but that is.
Did you get any indication what dates in July?
In fact, I keep asking, and not really. I'm just hoping madly it's not that first weekend. They'll probably put it that July the 4th weekend.
Oh, you think so?
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
It's a pretty big holiday.
There's other stuff that I was tempted to do towards the end of July. So.
I hope it's in the. I'm in Los Angeles that time, so we're leaving LA on the 19th of July. So I hope it's before that.
Oh, okay.
I've got to get going, guys. We have to go look at some houses this afternoon. But thanks for. It's good to see everybody online.
Okay, so
this is a demonstration
Jerry,
of Flip for Mac.
Jeffrey, should we all confirm that we're going to do the wiki, or?
Well, I think that would be the easiest way, because then as long as I have everybody's email, then we don't have to keep cutting and pasting everything. We can just edit as we go. So I'll try to figure something out this week, because I'm supposed to be hosting this week as well. With Geo, actually.
It would be really nice.
Sorry?
It'd be really nice if...
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I just sort of had to save everything from one of the old courses because I wasn't going to have any access to it. And sort of copied everything into PDFs, I mean, like the whole chats and things, but it took forever.
Yeah.
It would be really nice if we could create some sort of wiki or whatever that we could access way after the course. That had sort of useful information.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
I'll look into it this week, guys. I promise. We'll find a way.
Okay.
And I have on our
I use
participants
PPWiki for another thing I'm doing.
Oh, is it a good one, Timothy? Because otherwise, I was just going to use Google Docs.
I like
PPWiki is not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like Google Docs.
Maybe I'll use you this week, Timothy, for some technical questions.
Oh,
this is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
But certainly in terms of being able to access things, it seems quite nice. It's certainly worth taking a look at.
Okay, I will. I'll do that. I'll do that this week. I really have to go, guys. I'm sorry. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, take care.
You too, man.
You too. Good luck, Jeffrey. Bye.
Have a good week, everyone. Cheery bye.
Okay.
I'm going to go
Timothy.
too. Everyone have a good week.
Bye, Tim.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.
Cheers.
Bye, Jerry. Good luck.
Cheers, Veronica.
Find a way of getting out
Okay,
of
bye,
this.
Barbara. Good to hear
Okay.
you. Okay, you too.
We'll chat to you again during the week. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.
This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac. 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 This is a demonstration of Flip for Mac.